Hello, my spiritual babies. Welcome back to my channel, Tarot and Tattoos. I'm Kenny, your friendly psychic medium. This is your message from heaven. This reading today is going to be very different from my other ones. We are not going to be picking a card. I'm going to be channeling from all of these decks and delivering a message from heaven. If this video resonates with you, then stick around. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is a overall large general message, but I'm feeling compelled to send you all a message from heaven, and this is a timeless video, so maybe later on down the line you will resonate with this, but if you found this video today, this message is for you and from a loved one in heaven. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's jump right on in, collective. Okay, this is someone who was a lot more wise, all right? This could be someone a little bit more feminine or highly in tune with their intuition and emotions on almost a feminine level, but that does not mean they are feminine, but they're very in tune with their emotions and who they are. The Chariot. This person was either family or like family. They were very strong and what's the word I'm looking for? Headstrong. They were very strong, very headstrong, and they could face any obstacle and get over it, okay? They knew how to maneuver through any kind of problem. This person was very unique, okay? This person was very special, very unique. They were very eye-catching. People were highly attracted to them. You can go out and people would always be fascinated with them, or they could always be attracting people to them. They could have been very handsome or very beautiful. This person carried themselves like royalty, okay? They looked at themselves like royalty, or they were very flashy. They might have worn a lot of jewelry. If you met them, you probably would have thought they were a celebrity or someone that should be a celebrity or should be in the glam light. And overall, they were just very eye-catching. You know, they were just very easy on the eyes, and people enjoyed being around them. They had royalty-like energy, almost like it was very hard to get close to this person. This person was probably very reserved about who they really hung around or who they allowed close to them, because we have the Chariot and we have a Queen's card here. It lets me know that they were very particular about who they were around, and they looked at themselves as, you know, valuable. Let's see what else we have here. This person was probably also very intuitive. Okay, they were probably very entwined with spirit, and was their third eye was very open. You know, they were very woke. They knew what was going on in the world. They knew the real information. They were very aligned with spirit and their higher purpose, their higher beings. They probably believed in spirit guides and angels, you know, the other side, or they could have even been touched in a way where they had beautiful abilities. They knew that energy was attracted to them, or they had the eye for spirit. But overall, this person was a beautiful person, very handsome or very beautiful overall, and they had some type of wisdom to them. Okay, they can overcome any kind of problems. They handled things in their own way, very headstrong and not really afraid of very much. They could maneuver through anything. And they carried themselves so flashy or big on their jewelry. I will always point you in the right direction. This person is still letting you know that they're still with you and they're still guiding you, okay? This person on earth, when they were here on earth, they always tried to give advice, and they always tried to give you words of what they would call words of wisdom, or how they would handle it. And even if it came off in a particular way where it was like they're being funny, they're always being very serious. Like, no, I'm serious. I would handle it like this. This is where I'm going with this. And now, even in spirit, they want you to know they're still trying to guide you. They still want you to know that they're still trying to push you in the right direction, and they're still rooting for you. They're not far, even though it may seem like it. They're not far off. And all you have to do is call on them. They're looking over you. And they want you to know even how you would sit around and talk, or how you guys would have one-on-one conversations, and they would give you advice on how to handle it and how to see it, or even like a wiser view on things, or what they would call a wiser view, and how they saw it with their third eye. They're still trying to do the same thing from the other side. And I'm hearing that you also need to pay attention to the signs that they're trying to give you, because they may be giving you signs that only you would understand. Signs of like maybe a song coming on, or a TV show. If this person would quote movies or shows, they're trying to communicate with you through that. They're trying to communicate with you through different forms of technology. And they're trying to give you subtle hints on how they're communicating with you. And it would be like insiders, or just little jokes that let you know that they're there. Trying to give you a hint on your shoulder that, hey, I'm here, I'm around, I'm guiding you. If you hear their voice in your head, that's most likely them trying to get in there to squeeze their way in and let you know, hey, I'm still helping you make decisions. I'm watching you. I see you. I see what you're doing. It says, I am not dead. This person was spiritual. This person was very woke, or very in tune with their higher being. They were aligned with their higher selves. And they're letting you know, I might not be on the same plane as you anymore. I might not be in the same earthbound as you, but I'm still here. I'm still around. I've just elevated to a new level where you can't see me here, but you can hear me. You can still communicate with me. I'm not gone. I'm just not in my physical being anymore. They want you to know, okay? They want you to understand that death does not mean dead and gone. It really means transition. It really means that I've moved on to a new realm, and it's not going to be the same realm as you, but I'm on a new realm. Let's see. What else does Spirit have for you? I have a new understanding. They're really trying to help you understand that they are on a different level. They're seeing things from a different perspective. This person probably already saw things differently than everyone else. They probably already thought about things differently. Their minds just work differently, you know, where you could all be in a group talking and they would just say something completely off and everyone would just be like, what? Like, how did you come up with this? Or where's your mind? You know, their mind was always very elevated and they were always in tune with a different version of the world, and now they have a new understanding of the world. They have a new perspective of the world. They also have a new perspective on all of their loved ones and how the world works now. And this person, they're at peace. You know, no matter how they left this world, they're at peace. Their understanding of how they left might not have been in the most ideal way. I feel like there's no ideal way to really leave this earth, but overall it could have been very abrupt and sudden, and they understand why it was their time and why it was meant for them to go, because it was time for them to transition and elevate to a new being, a new higher level. And I know that that can be hard for some people to understand and to let go of, but understand that these people are at peace and they're happy. They're happy that you still remember them and that you still are in tune with them, because they're still very much so in tune with you and your energy, your spirit, your being, because now they can see you for your spirit and your being versus seeing you in your vessel. They understand why everything is the way it is now, even if it's still hard for you to grasp. This person was wise in a unique way. They were wise in a way where they have elevated. They could have also been of a culture, a different type of culture or religion, where they really understand death. They really understand what the higher being is, you know, and their families understood that. They came from a family of spiritual, of knowledge, of spirit, you know, so they were born into this. So they naturally master being higher and understanding the world through a different set of eyes, understanding spirit, understanding energy, understanding the different levels of life. This person could have even enjoyed shrooms. They could have enjoyed having spiritual awakenings and things like that. Although this person enjoyed having a good time, like the royalty card here, they enjoyed having a good time, but they also understood what they were doing to themselves and how life affected them, you know, how everything operated. Although they were still moving through it and doing everything, they understood exactly how it affected their life and how it affected their mind. They were a master of their environment, of what's going on. They knew how to turn up the environment, and they also knew how to keep it calm and how to keep it steady. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Yes, this person understood the world in a different perspective. They were very intuitive. They were very spiritual in their own way, and they already saw the world in from a different view. Just like how it says, I have a new understanding. This person had a different understanding on life. They viewed life differently. I'm receiving that this is more of a masculine energy. So this person felt like family. They're either family or felt like family, very close to your family. This could still be a feminine energy, but it feels a lot more masculine right now. And they're letting you know, like, they saw the world in a wide spectrum. They saw the world in a way where they didn't feel limited. You know, they believed that they could have anything they wanted because they knew that they were more deserving of it. You know, they knew that they could have what they wanted because they could bring it forth to them. They had this magnetic power to them, and they made the things happen that they wanted to happen, even if it wasn't in the right way or what others would consider the right way. They maneuvered the way they wanted to. Their perspective on how to maneuver and how they saw things is what caused for them to be so successful in life and to bring forth the things that they wanted because of their perspective. Because they saw things from such a wide range. Sage, be devoted and committed. They were committed to who they were. They knew who they were. They understood who they were. They were already knowing of what their spirit was, what their energy was, and who they were supposed to be. And they understood life and death. They understood what could come to them. And I'm hearing that even in death, even when they died, they knew what was coming to them. They felt what was coming to them. I'm a strong believer of when you die, you know that it's coming to you. You know, and when death is knocking at your door, and although we all can't see it, it's because that's not your time. It's not, your number has not been called yet. So therefore, you're not going to hear it. You're not going to see it. You're not going to feel what could be coming to you this day. But for them, because they understood life and death, they knew what was coming, you know, and they're aware of when their time was going to be up. Unfortunately, but this is what it is overall. They were very devoted to who they were. This person was very loyal. They were very devoted to their people. There was nothing that they wouldn't do for their person. I am like hearing it all in my ear right now. It's like they're whispering in my ear, like, tell them that I was so loyal to them and I was always committed to who we were and our group and our friends and our family. If this is a friend to you or a group or a family member that you've accepted in or someone that's just become like family. They're letting you know that I was always very loyal to you. I was always very devoted to our friendship, and I have a lot of love for you. You know, I was always pure. My intentions were always pure. And I feel that you know that already. You know that their loyalty was real for you, that their love for you was very real. And you've never truly doubted that. You've always known that, yeah, this person, they would do anything for me. I can call on them at any point in time. They want you to know to stay grounded. This person could have been an earth sign. Very understanding. They could have been very grounded, but they're also trying to let you know, be grounded, stay grounded. They could have been a earth sign or an air sign, but they were very feisty, should I say. They were very not to be played with in any way, shape, or form, but they were very humble, and they were very down to earth, and they were very grounded, and they're trying to channel that into you, and they want you to remember all of these things about them, but channel it within yourself. They want you to feel it within yourself as well. This person is just like, I was so cool. I was so cool. I was so down to earth. People loved my energy. They loved how laid back they were, or how they just gave off cool kid, you know, like they just gave off cool vibes. They looked like they were cool vibes. They looked like they were cool energy. Like they were good energy. They're letting you know they're so much better now. They're in a much better place. And this is what I was saying earlier. They're not gone. They're just higher up. And they're in an area where they're feeling differently about everything. They're seeing things differently now. And you don't have to worry about them. They're well off, and now they look over you and they guide you and they whisper to you, and they're trying to tell you these things. They're telling you, look out for this show that we used to watch, or don't forget about the jokes I used to tell. Don't forget about how I used to make you smile, or how we would laugh at the silly things that I would do or you would do, you know. Don't forget about their humor. Remember how loving they were and how devoted they were, how cool they were, how flashy they were, and channel them, channel their energy whenever you go out and whatever you're doing. Channel their energy. Ask yourself what this person would do, and things of that sort, because they're asking for you to remember them. They're asking you to don't let their energy die off. Just because they're not physically here doesn't mean that they're not here. They want you to know they're still around, okay? And that they still love you, and they're still devoted to you, and they're still devoted to your friendship. They're still devoted to your group, your family. They're still a part of you for life. It was my time to go. You are feeling so hard about this death. You are taking this death really hard, and they want you to understand that they knew that it was their time to go. They knew that it was their calling. They already had this higher perspective. They already was so in tune with life and so in tune with what was already happening around them and what's going on. And it's no one's fault. It was their time to go. No matter what happened or how they left this earth. And I'm hearing so many ways of how they possibly could have died. And I'm hearing an accident or something involving cars. But overall, I'm hearing that it was very unexpected, and that at the end of the day, no matter how it happened, no matter where it happened, what happened, it was their time to go. So whether it happened this way or another way, it was going to happen no matter what. And that's what they want you to understand, that it was their time to go. So even if you can't accept what happened to them, at the end of the day, it happened because it was time for him or her to pass on. And I'm sorry, but it's really feeling like a male energy right now. And they're trying to be very clear to you that it was going to happen no matter what. Whether you like the way that they passed on or you don't, it was going to happen. It was completely out of everyone's control, and this person knew that. They understand that. They're very in tune with that energy and that higher being, that higher energy. They want you to know that they love you, and they hope that your heart can heal, and that you can find a way to carry on and not allow this to hold you back or look at the world too differently. You can take a higher perspective, absolutely. You can attune yourself with earth and stay grounded and stay humble. This person was very grounded and very humble. It's giving a lot of earth energy with some fiery energy in here, because we have a lot of earth cards. But this person was very intuitive and very fiery, and they're letting you know, like, hey, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here again, you know, like, we'll see each other again. They're letting you know they're only a thought away, okay? All you have to do is think about them, call their name out, reach out to them, and they will be there. You just have to look for the signs that they're giving you to let you know that they're there. But I promise they are around, and they want you to feel their loving energy. They want you to remember them in every way. And when you're feeling sad about them, find those memories that you guys used to laugh about. And although they're not there, although they're not here, they are not, it says, I am not dead, okay? Their energy is still here. Their physical is not. So although you may not hear them as clearly as you want to, they're listening to you. They're all ears. You can vent to them. You can talk to them. And when you hear their voice in your head, understand that that is them speaking to you. That is them trying to send you a message. That is all I have for you today, collective. And I want you to remember to stay in tune with your loved ones. And thank you for joining in. If this message resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and to like and comment on the video to continue to generate this. This is a timeless video, so if you found this video before it serves you, later on it could serve you. And if this video found you now and you resonated with it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in with me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.